Shelly here. So prepare yourself, this is going to be a rambly video, but where have I been basically? Like, I have been taking a little bit of a hiatus from this channel, mostly because was trying to work on a different pen name that I have. So if you guys do not know, I write under 3 different pen names. There's the Grace, Shelly, and Maris series. Well, these pen names. This is obviously the channel for Shelly to market her books. Shelly writes middle grade children's chapter books, or at least currently writes them. They are under this book series called Bugztopia PD. This is a series that I wrote for my nephew who, at the age of 7, wanted us to write him a book series. And to say that this series has expanded beyond what initially was thought to be a 26, like a book for each letter of the alphabet, has expanded because I've got 6 books here that have nothing to do with the letters of the alphabet. But these are part of a series where we are trying to get Bugztopia to be safe again. But Bugztopia has a lot of crime, mystery, detective work. Got an overarching villain that's trying to take over the world kind of thing. It's a very massive series. And as the series progresses, like, as I get the Bugztopia PD series done, I will then switch over to other books in the series. Well, not in the series, but in the world. So I have plans to do a spin-off series called Insectopolis PD. I might also do like a private investigator series. So I've got all these ideas floating around in my head. And honestly, like, they might not all be chapter books. Some might be a graphic novel, some might be picture books, I'm not sure. But I originally, to be honest with you guys, I originally wanted to have book 7 of this series out in September, but finances were getting tight. Were getting tight, they were extremely tight. And then I lost my job this month, so it was just all like, it wasn't happening. So thankfully, my brother, who is an awesome brother, is giving me some money each month to just get by on my bills. Not to publish books, just to like make it through the month. And I am able to save some money each month. And my hopeful game plan here, is by September of 2027, I will be able to release book 7 and then release the next season of books in Bugztopia. So what I classify seasons as, so this is still all in the Bugztopia PD series, but my seasons of books depend on the color of book. So this is the season 1, which is a green color. Basically, this all, like, books 1 through 6 all are its own story arc, and books 7 through 14 are its own story arc, if that makes sense. And then books 15 through whenever I get done with it are part of season 3. If that makes sense. But yeah, so I'm wanting to get back into writing for this book series. I was pretty defeated, not wanting to write it just because I wasn't able to release the books when I wanted to. But that's a terrible reason not to do what I love. But then again, I also, like, for the month of November, I wasn't really posting because I was working on a different book series. Not for the Shelly Kits pen name, it was for my other pen names that I have for Grace Kits. So I'm somebody who has multiple pen names. You can identify which books are mine by the KITZ last name, because that's primarily the last name I'm going to write in. Fun note, the KITZ is a combination of my mom and dad's last names. I pretty much just identify as a Kits. Like, yes, my legal name is different than my, like, author pen name, but I'm like, Kits is just who I am, because I tie in a lot for my family. Yeah, sorry, that's besides the point. But yeah, so for the month of November, I was working on a different project. Still will primarily be working on that project because I'm trying to get that one traditionally published. And my goal with it is to, like, this is all maybe too complicated for you guys. I don't know what your life circumstances are and if, like, you want, if you do, like, author stuff or not. But hopefully with traditional publishing, I will get an advance from the books, and hopefully with that advance, I'll be able to save money and eventually get the Bugztopia PD series to be continuing to release on a more regular schedule, if that makes sense. That's the game plan. And with the other pen name that I was working on, her name, I say her name, that pen name's books were Grace Kits. They are Christian fiction, contemporary, coming of age storyline. If you're interested in them, go check out the Chaotic Kits channel, where I talk more about them. I might be making another channel specifically for Grace's books. I need to start up some social medias for Grace, but I need to just get back into the flow of things. And I believe, as I told you, like, I lost my job, so I'm needing to be like, I really want to make this a full-time career, and I need to just get back into the boat. But yeah, so I don't know what I was rambling about. But basically, I have taken a couple months off of writing for Bugztopia, but I'm getting back into it. Hopefully for the month of December, I will be able to read through all my books that I have got written so far, which are, I think I've got 15 or 16 books written for Bugztopia. And so what I'm wanting to do is reread all the books, take notes on, like, okay, this is what I'm thinking about for this, like how to expand this and stuff. But also think, like, big picture, like the story scope of Bugztopia. And you'll find all this information will be on this channel, like all my like ideas for expansion and stuff. Just so that I'm like, okay, this is what I need to do. But I'm still going to be working on Grace's stuff. It's just going to be like taking taking 2 or 3 weeks to work on Grace's book, get that one to be polished, working a week on Shelley's books maybe. Or maybe I'll be able to time things better. I don't know. That is until the springtime, whenever my dad and I will get back to remodeling the house. But yeah, so I've got big plans coming up. But also in the month of December, hopefully December 17th, my goal is for December 17th, I would like to get into reading book 3 of the Bugztopia PD series. So previously I've read books 1 and 2, like I've read the whole book from start to finish. And that's my game plan for the rest of the books in the series. So the month of December / early September, why do I always say September? Early month in January, I will be reading book 3, The Case That Goes Cold. Before then, I will get you guys kind of recapped on what the book of Bugztopia, book 1 and 2 were about. But yeah, that's kind of all that I have to update you guys on, I think. I don't know much else. I think I'm planning on doing 2 videos a week again. Sorry, I need to adjust again. I'm planning on doing 2 videos a week again. I'm with the reading, I might do 1 video a week and then do what I'm doing for kind of like working on the Bugztopia books. I'm not entirely sure. But 2 videos a week. Wednesdays and Saturdays are going to be the upload days. Yeah. I think that's kind of all I have to update you guys on. If you would like to go check out the Bugztopia books, they're available on Amazon and all available platforms. You can also, like, if you want to just get an idea for my reading, like what the works kind of look like or sound like, I do have 2 read-throughs of the books of book 1 and book 2. There are playlists on this channel. So if you want to go check them out, you can go check them out. You'll get an idea of the writing style, but also keep in mind, I am reading this. Sometimes I'm not the best talker / read out loud person. Eventually I would love to have someone actually like do this professionally. But for right now, that's all I've got. But yeah, those are some ideas for me, coming up in the future. I hope you guys will stick around for this journey because it's going to be an amazing journey where I'm also hopefully going to be getting into more schools, doing book fairs and stuff like that. So yeah, if you guys want to stick around, that'll be awesome. And I will see you guys in the next video where hopefully I will just be talking about the story of Bugztopia, going in depth and going into detail about everything that I know about it. And yeah, I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye!